It landed in the cat bed.
Buddy, how is that even comfortable? You're half on, half off. You can't possibly be balanced well.
I think you my shoes, right?
This one is unique because Infidelity ported Mega Man 4 from NES to Super Nintendo. This can run natively on any Super Nintendo or Super Nintendo clone. SNES, Super Famicom, Analog Super NT, and so on. You can even play it in an emulator if you like. Just fire up SNES 9X or whichever one you prefer, but that's what I generally use if I'm doing it on PC. If I'm doing it on Mac, it's OpenEMU. That's not the point. The point is, Infidelity had to painstakingly convert every one of the operation codes in this game from NES to SNES registers. I don't think you can quite grasp it unless I say this port took him 6 months and multiple revisions to pull off. This is Mr. MegaManFan, and this is Mega Man The Wily Wars for this episode of Genesis Does. I could think of nothing more appropriate for Mega May than to show you this game on the first Thursday of the month. And this shouldn't even exist. This is a NTSC version of a game that only came out in PAL region, unless of course you had the Sega channel, in which case you could, for a limited amount of time, download it via a cable adapter hooked into your Sega Genesis and play this game. But otherwise, this doesn't exist. I can't even tell you who made me this NTSC version of it, but he did a very good job. The clamshell case looks and feels like a Sega Genesis case from the 1990s. The instruction manual looks like one of those cheap black and white manuals they would have stuck into a late era Genesis game. Megamaniacs, you're looking at a fantastic fire orange Nintendo 64. A what now? Well, let me explain. As the Wikipedia page shows here, the Fantastic Color series was a special edition of the Nintendo 64 that came out in several different variants. The first generation had Jungle Green, which most people know from Donkey Kong. It's definitely worth giving him a look if you want to refurbish an old console. And since I give him a lot of my business, he gave me the opportunity to get this fantastic orange N64 in return. Now, it's not cosmetically perfect. It has a few scratches on the inside, but again, given that he gave me a good deal on it, I can hardly complain, because anything in better shape would be going for way more, especially
the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is guilty.
Let's get one more dance from the Flowey. And we're back to the creepy boss fight dance again. But he really loves it. He is super energetic about that boss fight dance. You go, Flowey. You go with your bad self.